Google. Let's go get him again.
Welcome to the Robes Away channel. I am your host, Mark. If you're new here, hey, welcome to the channel. Hopefully you comment below. Love to hear from new people. And of course, my diehards, merci beaucoup. Certainly appreciate all the support. We are unboxing, as per the title, from the brand of Kenzo, the underrated brand of Kenzo. Why not, right? We can say that. This one called Time for Peace for Men, Pour Lui. It is a blind buy. It is not an unboxing because it's kind of already unboxed tester. So basically it's a blind buy that I got of a really rare fragrance. This stuff was on my wish list since the early 2000s. And it had such a limited run back in 1999 that it was impossible to find, except for last year. And I kept, I have this big wish list of really hard to find fragrances. And then, every so often I scour eBay, I scour the internet, discontinued sites everywhere in the world, just to see if I can find them. Last year I found this little Canadian website called Enchanté Perfumes. I'll link them down below, because it's run by an amazingly nice man that I got to know after purchasing this. His name is Anuj. At the time of purchasing, didn't know him, didn't even know about the website as far as, he's within the community a little bit. So how rare is this thing? Well, this was on my eBay watch list for at least a dozen years, at least. And the only thing that would come up would be A, the female counterpart of this, or B, this thing, but they wouldn't ship to Canada. And it was, I think I found it like 2 or 3 times, and people are trying to sell it for $250 to $300 USD. So Canadian, that's, I have to take out a mortgage. This site, first and foremost, not at all sponsored. Anush doesn't even know. He knows that I'm going to do videos on everything. At least I think he does. So not sponsored. I don't have a coupon code to give you. I'm just basically referencing this website because it's another tool for you, the consumer, especially ones that are like me, that search out discontinued stuff. I want you to find some stuff and just have another tool in your toolbox to see, okay, let's go on this website and see if they have it. Nothing worse than going on eBay and getting gouged. Now, yes, the website does have some fragrances that are jewels that are higher than retail, but you'll find that they are extremely fair versus the eBay route. So that's, do your research. As always, I always say this is, again, just another tool in your toolbox. Fun fact, this scent is in celebration of Kenzo Tanaka's award that he received for promoting peace. And each fragrance is numbered and contains a little message, which is what you see here. There's an actual hole here to hold a message in the bottle. So when I bought this one last year, I did sneak a spray. I'll be honest with you. So I kind of know what I'm getting, but at the same time, look at the line. I haven't touched it since, but I can't wait to actually wear this as my scent of the day today. So let's get into it. The nose behind this is Menardo, and that's another piece of the puzzle. When I blind buy, when I purchase fragrances, I'm very much regimented that I'm looking at a lot of things. The history of the brand, what are they good at? What are they not so good at? The notes versus the brand, the notes versus the nose and their history with those notes. So I'm really into this blind buying thing. It's down to a science. Menardo, all-star nose, all-star perfume, some great releases under her name, especially designer fragrances. So let's see what she did with this one. Okay, this one has a crazy atomizer. Obviously, holy crap, I'm soaked. Okay, so anyone that buys this, the atomizer is crazy on this. So off the bat, very Kenzo-ish, and that's exactly what I'm thinking, and exactly, you know what, very Menardo. And what do I mean by that? Okay, so Menardo's resume includes Body Kuros, Au Masculin, Lolita Olympica, Bulgari Black, things like that. Very much in that realm. Kenzo, also known for very transparent, watery fragrances, utilizing florals. No florals in here, well, vanilla. But you know what? It has, right off the bat, I'm thinking that this is a very light fragrance, super versatile already, because it's so light. This will not jump off your skin. I would be surprised if this has tremendous longevity. Probably not. Is a very, and again, very applicable to the theme, scent of peace. You don't want something bombastic through your skin here. Versatile, light, inoffensive. This is one of those kind of scents, and I always like to find scents like this that reminds me of something that I would wear on a plane. Right? There's close quarters, you're going to be there for a while. Those are things that you're not going to start utilizing balm-like fragrances. This is just, I smell clean, but I smell like a fragrance because it has a vanillic touch. It has some really soft woods here. It has a little bit of that mandarin orange, but not so much that it's like a big splash of citrus off the top. No. It has some balsams. It has a little bit of that nutty chestnut here. It's present. It's a great added touch to the scent. It's such a shy, quiet scent. It really reminds me of Bulgari's Black with a little bit of a mandarin splash, a little bit of a nutty aspect, unisex, easy to wear, and Bulgari Black is exactly like that. It's not a bomb of a fragrance. It's very, and the vanillic touch in here is very much like Bulgari Black. Like, that's why I said it. This is very Menardo-like. And I feel like some of the pieces in here kind of remind me a little bit of Body Kuros at the same time. Like an oriental fragrance that is very much muted. Sorry, not oriental, but an ambery fragrance that's very much muted. But very nice. And again, everything from the scent, the Parfumier Kenzo, the note breakdown, and the theme of time of peace. Man, this is exactly what, you know, such an easy, and again, it's not a wow type of fragrance, but again, everything, I love designer fragrances that everything pulls together, like unique designer and this is one of those that not unique as part as, you know, I can definitely tell it's a Menardo fragrance, but it's just one of those that's like off the beaten path. Like, this is not a flanker of something. This is not a top seller. This is just the piece. And it did not disappoint. It really is something that a fragrance enthusiast like me, you know, when you buy these type of things, you're just like, okay, you know, is it really going to give you that Kenzo feel? Is it really going to be a Menardo fragrance? What is it going to do with the overall theme that they're trying to think about? They nailed the brief. I'm assuming the brief was something like this. Absolutely gorgeous. However, not a beast. It's not, I can tell already, it's not going to project, and it's not going to last long on my skin. But that's okay. Not everything has to be. And again, today is my scent of the day. Obviously, I just drenched myself in it. It is a rainy day outside. I feel like that's going to be the perfect time for this one. So now that you heard my take, I know that, man, I might be the only one that has reviewed this on YouTube. I haven't checked. I'm assuming probably there might be a little handful, and if they do, I respect them that they got a bottle of this. Yeah, I'd love to see your comments below if you do have any. If you don't have anything to say about this particular fragrance, talk about the brand of Kenzo. What is your favorite of the brand of Kenzo? Because it is a underrated brand that should get more love within our community. And as always, a great pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your scent wisely. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Have a good one.